New era meets old era as Centerville plays against its old coach. Week 2 of the high school football season here on Football Friday, and it starts right now. Welcome to Week 2 of Football Friday. It's presented, as always, by Donato's Pizza. Remember, you can get involved tonight. Call in those scores, 262-1400. I'm Eric Elkin. He is James Ryder, and we kick things off this week with our next level game of the week. The new era at Centerville began with a bang. The Elks, now led by Rodney Roberts, won their opener in the backyard blitz against Illinois powerhouse Glenbard North.
And Roberts is taking over for Ron Ullery, who began his coaching career at Centerville in 1977. He was the head coach for the Elks from 2000 to 2013. After not being retained last season or after this season, Ullery is now the defensive line coach at Springboro.
Rodney Roberts told us before the game he addressed playing against Ullery on Sunday, and they haven't talked about it since. But you have to imagine some of the Elks a bit more fired up to play with their former head coach on the opposite sideline. The Elks strike first in this one. Spencer Crisp from 3 yards out. Centerville takes a 7-0 lead. Springboro looking to answer. Elijah Cunningham finds Justin Rigg, but Rigg can't hold on to it, coughs it up. Alejandro Charette recovers for Centerville, and the Elks turn that turnover into some points. Centerville throwing the ball more under Roberts now. Will Vance up top to Jimmy Mattiota. 26-yard touchdown, 14-0 Elks in front. Second quarter, here come the Panthers. Cunningham has his favorite target. He's a top 22 selection. His name is D.L. Knock. Get used to it. And look at Knock adjusting to the underthrown pass. 27-yard touchdown. Heck of a grab there by Knock. Elks still up 14-11 after the two-point conversion. Game was tied at 14 at the half. Second half now, Panthers threatening again, but Cunningham's pass picked off by Ilias Motley. And the end zone, Centerville takes over with the touchback. 3 minutes left. The Elks down 4. Vance finds Nate Richmond. 1 tackle, 2 tackle, 3 tackles, 4 tackles, 5 tackles.
He's been really impressive through 2 games so far.
Nate Richmond breaks 6 tackles on his way to a 59-yard touchdown. The Elks regain the lead 27-24. So the last chance now for Springboro will come down to the good old Hail Mary. They got a long way to go, though. And Cunningham's throw, after he's scrambling, just heaves one up there, but it falls short. Centerville wins the thriller 27-24.
Stole one tonight. I mean, they I feel like, all credit to our kids for hanging in there and fighting. Very inspired football team right there. They're going to win a lot of games, and I'm proud of our guys. They don't ask you how, they just ask you how many.
We were talking about it the whole week, beating Springboro, and we just had to come out and do it.
One heck of a ball game. Well, it was not the way head coach Jay Minton and Wayne wanted to start the season. On August 20th, former Warriors standout Jason Bitsko was found dead in his off-campus apartment at Kent State.
And Bitsko was set to be the Golden Flash's starting center this year. You talk to people at Wayne, everyone just reinforced the fact that he was a great person and an even better teammate. And tonight, Wayne honored Bitsko for the team's home opener with a moment of silence and wearing shirts honoring him. They did a balloon launch as well. They were taking on Oakridge out of Canada. First play of the game, Demetric Trice going deep to Ahmad Wagner. The basketball teammates hooking up on the gridiron. 52-yard score. That start things off 7-0 Wayne. Oakridge, they go 3 and out. The punt mishandled, blocked. Wayne takes over at the 15-yard line. Ensuing play, Trice to Chad Swanson. Easy pitch and catch here. 2 plays, 2 touchdowns, 14-0 Warriors. Later in the first, Oakridge punting again. Snap goes over the punter's head and into the end zone. Wayne's up 21-0, and punting, it's not so easy, eh? Wayne rolling over their friends from Canada in a time-shortened game with a running clock, lots of backups in the majority of this contest. Wayne wins it 69-0.
Just got to say sorry, Oakridge. Xenia put a hurting on Beaver Creek last week with a 50-7 win. Home opener tonight against Bellbrook, and Danny Naylor hands off to Bobo Jones. Our camera guy's faked out, but the defense not. That doesn't do any good when the guy getting the ball is Bobo Jones. 7-0 Xenia on top. I could get used to a Bobo Jones highlight every single
I just
week.
need more Bobo Jones. I just want to say it a few times. Bobo Jones, Bobo Jones.
Unfortunately, no more Bobo Jones in this one. But Naylor doing his this time with the arm. Hits Ray James on the quick hitter for the nice pickup. Back to the run game, though, and it is lethal when it works like this. Khalil Capers won't be stopped as he gets in for 6. Xenia is 2-0 with a 28-14 win.
Well, speaking of 2-0, how about Miamisburg? They've lost 6 straight to Fairmont. Vikings last won the meeting between these two teams in 2007. Third quarter, Cameron Snow, punt return, showcasing some shifty moves. Check out the end of this play. He's flipping over the back of a defender after the big pickup. And that sets the stage for Jake Schoenberger to Colt Brandenburg. Sweet one-handed snag by Brandenburg. Then it's Connor Ritchie barreling his way up the middle. No one's going to bring him down. Well, that is until he's in the end zone. And you know what? When you're on the ground, don't need to get up to celebrate. Just stay there on your back and do a little dance and boogie. It was 28-7 there. Fairmont's offense, it was sputtering most of the way. Corday Kyles to Alex Decker for a first down. The comeback bid falls short. Firebirds misfire the snap. Jake Brown recovers. Miamisburg wins 28-7 to improve to 2-0 for the first time since 2001.
Well, coming up next on Football Friday, Piqua running back Trent Yeomans in search of a record-breaking season. His Indians in Urbana tonight. Those highlights plus more, much more coming up next. Welcome back to Football Friday here on Fox 45. Time now for our cheerleader shout-out with the Tecumseh cheerleaders. Top 22 selection Trent Yeomans picked up where he left off last season. After rushing for more than 2,000 yards last year, he piled up 206 yards and 2 touchdowns on the ground in week 1. But fellow top 22 selection Nathan Mays topped that. He led Urbana to a win while throwing just 2 incompletions, 19 of 21 for 350 yards and 5 touchdowns. Tonight, Yeomans and Mays squared off on the same field, both of their teams in search of a 2-0 start. After an Urbana field goal, Indians on offense, Rupert De La Cruz finds Tate Honeycutt for the big game. Couple plays later, it's Yeomans. Gets the ball, and he does what he does best. All the way to pay dirt, Indians up 7-3. Then our other top 22 gets to work. Nathan Mays finds Cody Grimm on the slant play. And then next play, Mays and Grimm liking that connection, so they do it again. And then another good gain for Grimm, this one a little bit longer, and the Hill Climbers are driving. A few plays later, Mays is pressured and using his legs effectively this time, picks up a big first down to keep the drive alive as he tiptoes out of bounds. 3 plays later, Mays up the middle for the touchdown, but it's Piqua that runs away with this one in the end, 41-23. Don't forget, if you're looking for some great tailgate recipes, head to our website, fox45now.com. Click on Sports. In the Football Friday section, you'll find a different tailgate recipe every week, brought to you by Meijer.
Shawnee and Catholic Central ended their long-standing rivalry last year. But this week, Braves going to face another team from Springfield, and it's none other than the Springfield Wildcats, led by new head coach Maurice Douglas. Springfield, like Shawnee, looking for the first win of the season. And Shawnee QB Alex Bennett throwing to Wade Smitty. Love that name, Smitty. And look at him work in the flat, picking up extra chunks of yards right there. Then Bennett hands it off to Zach Avery. He takes it in for the touchdown, and it is 7-0 Shawnee in the first. To the second we go. Avery again doing work. This time a 35-yard run on the ground, but it was Springfield rallying to get a 34-21 win.
Coming up, more Football Friday. Northmont looking to avoid an 0-2 start to the season, but another road game for the Bolts down at Fairfield. More highlights and scores next. Time now for a Meijer Play of the Week here on Football Friday, and it's a rude welcome to America, eh? Wayne hosting Oakridge out of Ontario. This, the first play from scrimmage. Dimitri Trice going deep, finds Ahmad Wagner, 52-yard score to start things off. Wayne would roll 69-0.
Even stealing my jokes, I'm okay with it.
It's okay. I got the sorry in there before. Welcome back to Football Friday here on Fox 45. I'm Eric Elkin. He's James Ryder. When I was in Northmont at the preseason, the expectations were made very clear. Win a GWAC Central title and make a run in the postseason.
Now the Bolts, though, they didn't get off to the start that they wanted. They were 0-1 in week 1 on the road, and they're on the road again tonight.
Northmont at Fairfield, and this felt like somewhat of a must-win because of that, with Lakota East on the horizon for next week's home opener. First quarter, Northmont with the ball, not anymore. Fairfield's Charles Adams picks it off, and he's gone pick 6. Fairfield out in front 14-0, but the Bolts get on the board. Ryan Smith up top to Drew Hickman, and he'll outrun the defense all the way into the end zone. Bolts have it down to a 4-point game, 14-10. Second quarter now, Bolts down 17-10. Smith did a lot of damage with his legs last year, does so here. Bolts erase a 14-0 deficit. This touchdown ties it at 17, and Northmont rallies to win 31-24.
Butler facing familiar week 2 foe Tecumseh, Home team has won 8 of the last 9 meetings, and that bodes well for the Arrows this year. But it was Butler getting on the board first, splitting the uprights with a short field goal. 3-0 Aviators in the second. Following possession, Matthew Crane dropping back for Tecumseh, but he throws it in the waiting hands of Michael Simonez for Butler. And then Chandler Crane's going to work. No relation to Michael Crane. Name spelled a little bit differently. He has a nice toss here to Ben Slayton, making a great catch. The two sides, though, will trade the ball back and forth before finally this goal line plunge for 6 by Michael Hutchinson of Butler. Tecumseh, though, comes from behind to win 18-17.
Tonight's delivery from Donato's Pizza comes from Caitlin. It features 2 new pizzas that they just introduced this week. The authentic old world taste of fire roasting is now being delivered by Donato's Pizza. You can order a new fire roasted chicken and peppers or a new fire roasted pepperoni sausage pizza with all those wonderful fresh toppings you see right there. A new fire roasted sauce, fresh provolone cheese, and much more. Get this for the special price of only $1 more than the price of a 1-topping pizza. Any size for just $1 more than the price of a 1-topping pizza. That's an amazing deal. Speaking of amazing, Donato's also offering a special to all the high school football fans watching tonight's program. When you order any medium or large pizza at a regular price online at thenewdonatos.com, you can get an order of 3 cheese garlic bread for just $1.99 more. Just enter the promo code 060189 at checkout to get this special deal with your online order only at Donato's Pizza, where the difference is delicious. And you can win a $50 gift card to Donato's Pizza right now. Just text Donato's to 45203. The winner will be contacted Monday. For every text you send, you win a $5 coupon. So text now and win instantly. Our scoreboard is brought to you by Castle Roofing. Time to get you caught up with some of the scores from around the area here in Week 2. We begin with Alter, improving to 2-0 with a 58-7 win over Withrow. Bell Fountain beats Sydney convincingly 41-7. Some of the other scores there: Edgewood edging out Franklin 17-14, and Fort Recovery shutting out Jay County.
Well, how about Minster and Lehman Catholic? That one's going to be postponed till tomorrow. Minster was up 27-14, going to kick an extra point. Dixie, not enough. They lose 57-19 to Ross.
Brookville beats Anna 24-12, doubling them up. Ansonia shut out by Tri-County North 38-0.
Tri-County North's going to be good this year. Covington, they bounced back after a Week 1 loss, beating Arcanum 14-7. And Preble Shawnee, they're 2-0 after winning only 3 games last year, 42-24 winning.
Dunbar gets a win, 42-8 over Rogers Toledo. And Oakwood edges out Milton Union 31-27.
And Miami East, they beat National Trail 48-32. And like we showed you earlier in the show, Miamisburg over Fairmont.
That's going to do it for Week 2 of Football Friday, I should say. It's presented by Donato's Pizza. For James Ryder, I'm Eric Elkin. Enjoy your weekend, everyone.